I'm going to show you how to make community request cards for individuals who may have complex communication needs. They are a useful tool for communication for someone who has difficulties with speech or language. A community request card is a card designed to help a person with limited or no speech to access services in the community. Ideally, it should be able to fit into the person's wallet. These cards are very much individualized and will differ from person to person. So, why make community request cards? Well, they provide an alternative means of communication for individuals if something were to go wrong, such as the battery goes flat on the light router whilst out in the community. A community request card can be a reliable backup. Community request cards also help an individual communicate their needs and wants whilst maintaining their independence in certain social situations. Furthermore, it is also an effective means of communication when the cards are made correctly. So, what makes an effective community request card? Firstly, the size of the card itself needs to be considered. If the card is too big or small, it could be impractical to find or carry around. The cards also need to have an appropriate style and size and style of font in order for the message to be clearly read. Some styles of the font can be more difficult to read than others. Pictures are also necessary as they support the writing on the card and may help the individual to locate the correct card. The actual amount of cards must also be taken into consideration. For example, if the individual cannot physically handle a large number of cards, then this is impractical and not effective. Furthermore, the card must accurately represent the individual's needs. If this is not the case, then the individual may not even use the cards. Also, the cards must have very specific information on them, such as, "Can I please have a cappuccino with 2 sugars, please? Please take the money from my wallet and hand me this card back." If this is not the case, then it may lead to a communication breakdown. This is an example of a community request card. As you can see, it has a picture relating to the request on it, which makes it easy to find and communicate the request. It also has large writing in an appropriate font. Also, manners are still necessary and can make the interaction more pleasant. The card also is coloured. This can help with finding the card. You may like to colour code the cards. For example, blue for the deli or brown for the cafe. So, how do you make a community request card? I made this one on the computer using a simple Word document. You need to first decide on the activity and then on the message. Choose something that the person does regularly and enjoys. Decide on the size of the card. Some people may need large cards in order to hold them. Some people may need cards small enough to go in their wallet. Decide on the message to be made. Clearly write the message out on a card. Make sure you use a large print that is easy to read. Decide on how best to represent the message so that it is meaningful for the individual. For example, object symbols, photos, or line drawings. Laminate the card to make it stronger and put it in a small plastic pouch. Now I'm going to show you how to make one. First, select a table and adjust the boxes to the desired size. Then, type your message. "Can I please have a cappuccino with 2 sugars? Please take the money out of my wallet and give me this card back." Then, bold it and increase the font size. Here I use size font 16. Then, use Google to find an image of the activity, such as this cappuccino, and copy and paste the image. Place the image in the middle of the card and then select a color for the background. Then, print the card off and laminate it. Here are some more examples of different cards to give you some more ideas. Overall, I hope this was a useful resource in helping you to make community request cards that suit the specific needs of an individual with speech and language difficulties. For further information or assistance, please contact a local speech pathologist. And here are the references.